Elite skiers training for a spot on the U.S. Olympic team are killed in an avalanche. They're not the first this winter to face disaster in a pounding rush of snow. Of course, Mother Nature can turn deadly in a matter of seconds, and the rescue teams you're about to meet can mean the difference between life and death. Here's ABC's Clayton Sandell.
This is what an avalanche looks like in a terrifying close-up. A snowmobiler triggers a slide. Seconds later, it catches up with him. He is buried and survives. But today, two promising U.S. skiers, Ronnie Burlack and Bryce Astle, were not so lucky. They died in the Austrian Alps after a deadly avalanche. The pair were part of a 6-person crew skiing the back mountain glaciers of Solden, just a short ways away from the site of the World Cup races.
The rescue crews from Solden were on the scene immediately with multiple helicopters and other rescue crew. They were able to extricate the two skiers, but unfortunately it was too late.
My name is Bryce Astle. I'm an alpine ski racer out of Sandy, Utah, and I am 19 years old.
Astle was a top junior competitor. His skills earned him an invitation to train with the U.S. ski team. He posted this YouTube video in the fall to raise the money he needed to follow his dreams.
Helping me hopefully get that much closer to reaching the top of the World Cup circuit and Olympic podium.
Burlack, only 20, was a New Hampshire native. He bounced back from a knee injury last year to compete around the world. His father telling USA Today his son organized his entire life around ski racing. Even the best skiers are sometimes no match for avalanches carrying tons of snow and debris at 80 miles an hour or faster.
Everything happens really fast, and you don't really have much of a chance to avoid the danger once you've triggered it.
The accident has left many in the skiing world in shock. We journeyed deep into the Colorado Rockies to find out what it's like to be caught and rescued from the rush of a raging avalanche.
There is the hole.
12,000 feet up, I'm about to be buried alive.
Are you going to be able to hear me?
No.
Not at all.
Not
okay.
at all.
All right, here we go.
From the moment I'm locked in a claustrophobic snow coffin,
It's going to be dark in here.
the entrance sealed, the clock is ticking.
The further you get towards this rope line, the deeper the snow is.
For the Team Nightline came here to meet the men and women bravely taking on one of Mother Nature's most powerful natural forces for a potentially life-saving rescue drill. Avalanche season in the United States is just beginning. Last season, 35 people were killed.
Is that an avalanche?
Edwin Lemaire was almost one of them.
Holy that's Edwin in an avalanche.
His brother Davis was watching and recording this dramatic video. Edwin is suddenly swept away.
Yo, I'm dropping.
Edwin, only his head visible,
Oh! Yeah. Can you breathe?
but he is lucky and pulled out alive.
Pick me up.
You look at this snow here. I mean, it's fluffy white, but what happens after an avalanche?
Well, it kind of turns into this, and try to hold this thing up. It's pretty heavy.
This is like concrete almost.
It's exactly like concrete. And you know that when the snow starts to avalanche, it starts getting churned up, heat, pressure, and everything bonds together real tight.
Right.
And it just locks up like concrete.
Okay.
Oh, there's another great avalanche right here.
There are 1 million acres of avalanche terrain in Colorado, mostly in places roads don't go.
Now, this avalanche here is at least a couple of days old.
Our guide is veteran pilot Patrick Mahaney.
All right, the avalanche I'm going to show you now is right out about my 2 o'clock. I can see where the snow let go. Oh, yeah.
When disaster strikes, Mahaney and Flight for Life Colorado get the call, and dozens of professional and volunteer avalanchers assemble.
We can get to a real remote location like we're coming up to here in the 10-mile range in a matter of minutes, whereas a team hiking in would take hours. Snowmobile would take maybe an hour if you could even get a snowmobile up there.
Getting further away now. 50.
In our drill, 28-year-old Amanda Slater, a Copper Mountain ski patroller, is one of the first on the scene. Her partner, 5-year-old Recco, specially trained to sniff out victims buried under the snow. They've been a team for 4 years.
Signal at 48. We're beginning our search right now. I can see a toe of the debris down here. Looks like a ski right over there.
6 feet under, I wait, trapped. Very claustrophobic and a little unnerving to be in here. It's dark, I can't see very well, and to think that a real avalanche victim would have far less room, would not be able to move around, and probably wouldn't be able to breathe really is terrifying. For most of us, surviving a record-breaking winter means dressing warmly in layers, protecting those hands and feet, and staying hydrated. But in avalanche country, extra safety gear is critical, like these airbags and emergency beacons.
You can hear it's telling you there's a beacon right now that's 19 meters away.
Okay.
And we just go towards that signal and make it get smaller.
Okay.
And then start probing.
If the area is too big to cover on foot, Mahaney swoops in to search from the air. If a victim hasn't been found after 15 minutes, the chances for surviving rapidly drop. I've been down here about 15 minutes now. Even if something were to happen to me down here, they wouldn't be able to hear me yell, and I can't hear what's going on the surface. I'm hoping the dog is close.
Looks like Recco's got something.
Thankfully, she is.
My hero! My hero! Hello! Good boy!
Are you hurt at all?
I'm okay. It's hard to breathe down here. Okay. I'm rescued. Time for me to get out of here. Well, that, for a drill, was terrifying.
For Nightline, I'm